This is the shoulder and spine release protocol. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna step up from your desk and you're gonna find some wall space. I'm gonna start with my feet or my toes directly against the wall, and then I'm gonna take 2 steps back. From here, your feet are gonna be about hip width apart. You're gonna start with your hands on your forehead, kind of forming this butterfly position with your elbows. What I'm gonna do now is with my feet about 2 foot lengths away from the wall, I'm gonna slightly bend my knees. I'm gonna put my hands on my forehead and I'm gonna open my elbows as wide as I can without feeling tension start on the back side of my shoulder blades or the back side of my rib cage. So for me, that's right about here. Now I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm gonna lean forward until my elbows meet the wall. And from here, I'm gonna slightly round my low back or think about tucking my belt buckle up towards my belly button. Looking straight ahead, I'm gonna exhale nice and slow through my mouth. I'm gonna inhale gently through my nose. And I'm gonna do that for 8 breaths. That's gonna be 1 set. I should feel the front side of my rib cage or my chest and shoulders open up, as well as some space open up or kind of a stretch on the back side of my rib cage. So we're gonna do 2 sets of 8 breaths, resting for about 30 seconds in between each set. For our second activity, you're gonna sit back down at your desk, and this is gonna be seated breathing with a low reach. So I have a straight line from my knees to my hips. My feet are firmly planted or touching the ground, just that I can sense it. And the most important thing here is I can feel my sit bones. So those 2 knuckles, kind of bony protrusions on the bottom of your butt. So you can lean forward and backwards as needed to find those and get heavy on them. From here, I want you to imagine a string pulling the center of your head up towards the ceiling as you sit up nice and tall and as you rest your elbows on the desk in front of you. From here, all I'm gonna do is gently push my elbows into the desk as if I'm trying to push myself backwards towards the wall behind me or whatever object you wanna use for reference. And it's gonna feel like my shoulder blades gently move apart. I'm gonna take a nice slow exhale through my mouth, looking straight ahead. Pause for a sec, and I'm gonna gently inhale through my nose. And what you should feel on this activity as you inhale through your nose is the back side of your rib cage or the space between your shoulder blades expand significantly more than in the past exercise. We're not gonna feel much in the front side. You're gonna do this for 2 sets of 8 breaths as well, resting again about 30 seconds in between each one. Now we're gonna add some additional rotation into our seated low reach to help loosen up your upper traps and your neck. So you're gonna start in that same position with your elbows here. You're gonna gently push away, and now I'm gonna take maybe an inch of a step forward with my left elbow. I'm gonna turn my head so that my nose is in line with my right thumb. From here, I'm gonna exhale through my mouth. I'm gonna inhale gently through my nose. Then I'm gonna bring my left elbow back, take that same inch step forward with my right, turn my head to look and line up my nose and my left thumb, exhale. Through my mouth, nice and slow. Inhale gently through my nose. You're gonna feel more expansion on the side of the elbow that is back here, and you might feel a little bit of a stretch in your neck. So you're gonna do this exercise for 2 sets of 4 breaths, 4 breaths per each arm. So I'm gonna do 4 with my right elbow in front of my left, and 4 with my left elbow in front of my right. You can do these alternating in between each breath you take in terms of the arm position, or you can do all the breaths on one side and then do all the breaths on the other side. Now that you've done all 3 of these exercises, get up, move around, and see how much better your spine and shoulders feel.